Okay, so we are ready to go to gym. Why does he have a bag? So I woke up this day and decided to drink half a liter of water because that's what I do usually. So I just wake up and drink half a liter of water with some dry fruits, not dry fruits basically, but raisins, kismis, and cashews. No, raisins and kismis are the one thing. Cashews and the almonds are the two other things. So three things mixed up for my vampire teeth to work. So let the workout begins from my mouth. That sounds weird, right? Okay. Anyway, so that's what I do, and then I start reading Bible, and then I pray and pray for strength from the Almighty God. So we are heading to gym right now. We'll be walking. Why do I walk? Because why not? Good morning, broski. Today is our push day. That means we're gonna train our chest, shoulders, and triceps. Trike raises. So we're gonna be training our chest, shoulder, triceps, which means we're gonna be doing push day. Okay. So when I say push day, it doesn't mean I'm gonna only be doing push movements, but I will also be including pull movements. But how is it a push day if you're doing pulling movements? Uh, well, the workout split doesn't work like that because we are trying to make sure that we are training a certain muscle group in one day and give it a rest for the other 2 days, and then start again brand new start on the third day, so that sufficient rest is given for the recovery. That's why we don't do push day with pushing movements and then the next day with pulling movements, because a lot of tricep exercise is usually with pulling movements. So I'll be including chest, shoulders, and tricep with this day. A lot of explanation about what I do and why I do it. Cody's this, Cody's that. Cody's me, bro. Let me be me. Okay, we will start off from this exercise, which is kind of a restless movement. It's not an actually exercise, it's just basically a warm up kind of a movement, which I usually do in order to warm up the joints. And this is how it's done. And then the reverse part, just like this. And this is the Sheba boosted version of it. I would say pick a lighter weight. I'm gonna pick a lighter weight right now. What's up, Manig? Yes, it's a girly weight. Don't judge me based upon that. Uh, this is kind of like the Christopher Bumstead workout. Not even a workout, it's just a warm up session for your shoulder. Been on to the next exercise, which is. No, that was the first exercise, sorry. So, I'll be doing incline dumbbell press. Six.
Yeah. Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's faking now. Yeah, she hates me now. I made mistakes, but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone. That's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off best friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help.
You might have noticed when I did that exercise, I kept my elbows kind of in the 45 degree so that it doesn't hurt my shoulder. I used to do in the 90 degrees, that's why I have this shoulder injury already. But I'll try to be, now I'm trying to eliminate the chances of injury to go further down the alley by keeping my elbows in the 45 degree angle, and I will try to push it and then try to rotate it for the extra squeeze. and the stretch will be same even if it's the 45 degree or the 90 degree, but it will be lot less risky. So we'll be doing the shoulder exercise, which is kind of pull movement, but as I said, it's not about the movement, it's about the muscle group you are training. So we'll be training the side delts right now. Why side delts? Soon after the pushing exercise, to give rest to the pushing muscles, which is your front delts and your chest and your tricep. So we'll be doing a movement which doesn't require any of these muscles. So this is the movement we do with a slight recline in the bench. Right. And a controlled eccentric. So for this exercise, we'll be doing the skull crushes, classic exercise for the tricep, which is your short head and your longer head both. So we'll be doing this exercise on this bench. I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground. Hoping I can find my way even when I'm feeling down. I fight even when I don't know what is right. I'ma pick a side and I'ma take pride. I will decide my fate and die. Will never let them tell me who I am. If you try to shake me out, headed on the ground is where I stand. That was always the plan. So oh my gosh. So this is an exercise for our middle chest. We'll be doing the Peckdeck fly. Again, this is also a 4-set exercise because I'm doing only one exercise for this muscle group, which is the middle chest group. The key to this exercise is to keep your hands at shoulder level and your elbows outside in the same line, not like this, but like this, and then trying to pull it and squeeze your chest as you come forward. But main thing is you keep your chest out and upright. So these are the exercises where you have to keep your ego aside. I mean, in most of the exercise, you have to keep your ego aside and lessen the weight doesn't matter, but you have to keep your form perfect because form is over anything. Coming to the next exercise, which is kind of similar to the overhead tricep extension, but since the machine is crowded, so we'll be using this machine which is for the abs, but we'll be using it as our overhead tricep extension. Only the action would not be in the overhead fashion but in the front of the head fashion. So that being said, we'll hold it. So we'll be doing 2 exercises for the tricep. That's why we are fixating on to just 3 sets per exercise. But the muscles which we train only one exercise, we'll be doing the 4-set kind of a method. Next exercise, it's not a chest, shoulder, tricep exercise. It's basically an ab exercise. So we'll be overloading it with weight. So it's just like training any other muscle. with muscle hypertrophy so that the ab definition will be looking great. This is how you do it. You put on a weight and you take this rope climb. Then and do this crunches. 4, 3, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, oh, not gonna leave it at that. I will be doing a drop set. Oh, okay. So, the exercise for the front delts, which is kind of optional because all of the pushing movements that you're doing in this exercise, all the exercise, whether it be your chest exercise or something, the pushing movements is already contributing a lot to the front delts. But still, if you have time, you can do this exercise. Why do I prefer this over the dumbbells? Because dumbbells is not safer because of the movement that it can generate in respect to the risk of injury. This doesn't allow that. I don't recommend bar because muscle imbalance can happen because your right may be stronger than your left, so you pushing from your right will still lift up the weight. So these kind of things which are moving individually is better for every person. So keeping the weight is optional again. The form is the more important part. Always feel like I could break now, but I'll never let it take me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now. I got better things to do, fake now. I just wanna be the best, call me great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground, but I go away even when I'm feeling down. I fight even when I don't know what is right. And I'ma take pride. I will never let them tell me who I am. This is the last exercise, final exercise for the lower chest and overall shoulder growth, which is the bodyweight dips. The first step is the hardest one. A lot of people complain. It also it hurts in their tricep too when they are doing this exercise. Well, let me tell you something. It's not an isolating movement. It's actually a compound movement. So obviously, any pushing movement which you do will affect your shoulders, triceps, and chest. And with that, our push day is completed.